Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Developing Your Debt-Free Dream Lifestyle. Hey, Facebook, y'all came on. I try to bring y'all on a little bit early so the notifications can come out. Wow. Well, let me introduce myself. Jennifer Matthews, yours truly. So glad to be here with you. I'm here live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Developing Your Debt-Free Dream Lifestyle. And I'm your hostess, Jennifer Matthews. We are working to get out of debt because, yes, you can get out of debt. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Zoom. A lot of these videos get posted on our YouTube channel, which I will talk about in a moment. Taking a deep breath because last week we talked about the coronavirus and your money, because the media is focused on the health officials and keeping us safe, healthy, and alive. And that is what they should be focused on. I am bringing you information on handling your money during this coronavirus crisis. And in 7 days, this thing has exploded in the United States. For those of you on Facebook, I have slides on Zoom and they will be posted. I will post this video on YouTube. I will probably post it tonight. Last week's video was posted. This is part 2. I didn't plan on a part 2. I told y'all last week I had another topic planned for tonight because the stock market was dropping and we want to talk about making our kids millionaires. But this coronavirus is exploding across the United States. And in the last 7 days, a lot of people have lost their jobs. I need to talk about managing your money. I can't talk about making your kids millionaires. I got to talk about managing your money because a lot of people have lost their jobs and a lot more people are working at home, and a whole lot more people are scared about, are you going to have a job next Thursday when we come live at 7 p.m. So let's jump into tonight. Let me share my screen. Boom, boom. Let me share my screen here. Boom, boom. All righty. Share my screen. And again, the PowerPoint, the whole recording will be on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and watch the video and you will be able to see the slides. So every week we are here developing your debt-free dream lifestyle. My name is Jennifer Matthews and I coach high earners, basically 100,000 and up, but don't be thrown off by numbers. If you know you want to be debt-free, I coach folks how to get out of their own way and become debt-free so that you can live your dream lifestyle. As adults, we forget to dream. Kids are great at dreaming. Adults, we get knocked down from the school of life and we forget about our dreams. And the media doesn't tell us that we can be debt-free because for everything else, there's a credit card, and then we rack up all this credit card debt and we lose sight of our dreams. So I coach folks how to dream again, how to get out of debt so you can live that dream lifestyle. That's what I do. Let's get the legal stuff out the way. We do this every week. Individual financial results may vary. Jennifer S. Matthews, yours truly, Creating Financial Literacy LLC and any of its entities do not render financial, legal, tax, or real estate advice. The content is for informational purposes only. Do your research and do what's best for your family. This just gave me a thought. Let me go to the next slide about how to access our YouTube channel. You want to go to youtube.com and you want to type in Matthews on Money. That's my last name, Matthews, Matthews on Money, all one word with no spaces, Matthews on Money. Hit the subscribe button so that you know when I post a video. I don't always post them on Thursdays. And sometimes I do videos on other days other than Thursdays. I'm here on Thursdays, but sometimes I post videos on other days. So hit the subscribe button so you know when I post a video. And then watch the videos and share the videos. On the YouTube channel is a video that I did. I interviewed a mental health expert during the government shutdown. That is a phenomenal video to watch right now because a lot of people are super stressed out about this coronavirus. Are they going to catch it? Do they already have it? Are they going to lose their job? What's going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. Is the world going to end? People are stressed out. That video is on the YouTube channel. That is a great video to go watch. This mental health expert is the bomb, and she gives tips and resources and things that you can do right now today for yourself, for your children, for seniors in your life to calm your stress level. That video is on the YouTube channel. That's a great video to watch. Go to the YouTube channel, Matthews on Money. Go to YouTube, type it in the search bar, Matthews on Money, hit the subscribe button, and that is a great video. It was recorded during the government shutdown, but that information is very timely right now. So please go watch that. So tonight, we're talking about the coronavirus, COVID-19, and your money, and this is part 2. As always, grab something to write with. I come with good content. I am not here to waste your time or mine. I haven't eaten dinner. Trust me, I'm not going to waste your time because you might hear my stomach rumble during this one. Okay, I'm hungry. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time because my dinner is over there on the counter. I would rather be eating dinner, so I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to give you some good stuff. Okay, so what about my money? Stock market is going up and down. I have not seen the news today. I don't know what the market did. Schools are closed. If you're still in the workplace, you guys take care of childcare. There have been layoffs, okay? My bestie is a hotel GM, and she had to lay off the majority of her staff. Some hotels have closed completely. A lot of businesses have closed. I live in Maryland. The governor shut down all the malls. Every mall in Maryland is closed. Every movie theater is closed. All the entertainment venues are closed because he does not want any gatherings of 10 people or more. Stuff here is closed. People are out of work. They've been laid off. They have reduced hours, okay? Restaurants here are closed unless it's takeout or drive-through. So what about my money? This has happened since last Thursday. This wasn't in effect when we were here last Thursday. That's why I had to come back and do a part 2. People are asking, will my job stay open if you don't have the type of job where you can work from home? And then the question is, well, what if I get sick? Or what if a family member gets sick and I got to stay home and take care of them? My job is open, but I got to stay home and take care of my family member. What about my money? Cash is king. You've got to stockpile your cash. Your kids are home. Do not let your kids suck up your cash. Keep your kids on a schedule. Keep your kids on a schedule. What do I mean? It's on the next slide. You want to stockpile your cash. Cash is critical. You've got to decrease your spending. That's how you stockpile your cash, by decreasing your spending. Stop using your credit cards. I don't know why everybody in the world, no, everybody in the United States is buying toilet paper. I'm missing the point. Does everybody like only have 2 extra rolls of toilet paper in their house? So now they're running around and stockpiling toilet paper? I was in Walmart tonight and they literally had a line and an employee was giving out rolls of Scott paper and you could get 1 roll. You know, the individual rolls that are wrapped in paper. I was like, seriously? I'm like, I came here to buy stuff that people not interested in. I needed some vitamin B6. I mean, it's super B complex. And I want to make some soup. I needed some vegetable broth, some Sensodyne toothpaste. I'm like, I'm getting, I don't need none of that stuff. They had an employee assigned to toilet paper and there was a line and people, I'm like, really? Y'all live like toilet paper to toilet paper? Like, I know people live paycheck to paycheck, but y'all live roll to roll? Okay, never mind, I digress. Stop using your credit cards. Stockpile your cash. And you don't do that by deferring your payments by using your credit cards. Now, here's what I mean by keeping your kids on a schedule. There's a lot of reasons why you want to keep your kids on a schedule. They're used to being in school. They're still in school. They're in homeschool. If you're working at home, you probably signed a telework agreement with the hours your boss expects you to work, and your boss is holding you accountable. Your kids are still in school. Get them up, get them bathed, get them dressed at their normal school time. Keep them on a schedule. No electronics during the day. They can't use electronics during regular school hours. Why are you letting them use electronics? Because they're at home. They're supposed to be doing schoolwork. Here's where your money comes in. No snacks during school hours. They can't sit in a classroom and eat. Why are you letting your kids eat all day long? They're eating all day long for 3 reasons. Number 1, they're bored. Number 2, it's available. Number 3, you let them. On the slide, no snacks. S is a $sign. Did I say stockpile your cash? You're going to let your kids eat you out of house and home because they're home. Keep your kids on a schedule. They can only eat if they get breakfast in school, they eat breakfast in school. They eat lunch in school. If you got little kids, they get a snack in school, but the bigger ones, So at home, uh-uh. Keep your kids on a schedule. Because guess what else is going to happen? Hey, Marlene. Oh, Marlene, you just chimed in right on time. You heard me say, guess what else is going to happen? You going to let your kids eat all day long and they're not exercising? They're going to pick up weight. And that's going to start to create other issues because they're not having gym. They're not getting a little bit of movement and exercise and activity that they normally get in school. So now they're going to pick up weight, because that's the other thing that's on the slide here, is to find exercise and movement videos to keep them active. Marlene is my exercise person. So then a whole lot of kids not going back to school this year. They're not going back to school till September, and they can't go outside. So, and you're letting them eat all day long, which is taking money out of your pocket. They're gonna pick up weight and run the risk of, diabetes, overweight, and all other kind of stuff. So go back to this. No snacks during the day. The other thing that's on this slide is a lot of educational companies have opened up free learning resources online to supplement what the schools have given the kids to do at home. Fill up your kids' time with learning resources. That's the only electronics that they should be using, is learning resources for their school hours. And if they do homework for a certain set hours after in the evening, they should still have that schedule. It's going to help your pocketbook. It's going to help your wallet. Keep your kids on a schedule until whatever the last day of school was supposed to be. You've got to do it. Financially, you've got to do it. Okay, I beat that dead horse. Okay, now, I was in Walmart today. Here's the items worth stocking up on. Soap. We've got to keep washing our hands. What did I do with my hand sanitizer? I had this last week. This is hand sanitizer in a tube that I got at some type of fair, okay? You can't find hand sanitizer. I got that on slide 2, okay? Cleaning supplies so that you can, be wiping down your surfaces, because this coronavirus can live on surfaces for 3 hours or more, depending on the type of surface it is. Rice and dry beans, because they are shelf stable. These are the types of things. Hey, sis. These are the types of things you should be stocking up on. Pasta, another long-lasting, shelf-stable good. The other thing is that things like rice and dry beans, canned goods, they stretch. Like a little bit of rice, pasta, dry beans makes big meals inexpensively, because we're stocking up on cash. Stocking up on cash. Canned goods, long-lasting, and they make inexpensive meals. You should have snacks in the house, but they're not for daytime. Thank you for the love. They're not for daytime. They're for the evenings and the weekends. Kids don't eat snacks during the school day. They don't eat snacks while they're at home, because they're being homeschooled. No snacks. You stock up on your over-the-counter and your prescription medicines. That's why I was in Walmart today getting my Super B complex, over-the-counter. Frozen vegetables, something else that lasts a while. canned or pouched tuna, chicken, okay, it's got a long shelf life. Here's another one. Right now, while you have cash, grab supermarket gift cards. If you're not sure about your job status, while you have money now, get the supermarket gift card. So that if you lose your job down the line and that food runs low, you can take that supermarket gift card and go get the rice and the dry beans, the pasta. You can go get some milk and some bread. I was talking to my sister earlier and she was like, hey, they got wheat bread in the store. I don't know, they had no white bread or she only wanted wheat, but she was excited they had bread in the store in North Dakota. Ooh. Okay. So getting that grocery store gift card now while you have cash, if you're concerned that your job is in jeopardy, get a couple of $25 gift cards. Don't go get $100 or $200 gift card. Get a couple of 25s and put them away where they're not going to get lost. Okay, put your savings on autopilot. I talk about this all the time. Open an online savings account with no debit card. Just put in a search and invest online savings accounts. And a couple of articles will come up, like from NerdWallet, Huffington Post has an article. They will pop up, okay? You will see the articles. No debit card for the online account. Link it to your primary savings account. Set up automatic transfers every payday and automatically transfer money every time you get paid into this online account. The money will accumulate. You will be surprised when you put that money on that automatic. You will be surprised at how fast it accumulates because you're not thinking about it. And it's coming out of your account before you see it. And it accumulates so quickly. Now, if you're told to work at home, if you have that option, that is a great opportunity to save money. Put your transportation costs in the bank. Transfer it into that online account. Get it out of your primary account. Put it in savings. I'm talking about what you pay for gas. Me and sis were talking about gas today because I was in the far left lane and daggone gas was $2.04. And she was like, he is $1.94 out here. Yeah, but you're in North Dakota. I'd rather pay $2.04. Okay. Talking about gas, your gas money. You're not driving to work every day. So if you're paying $20 a week in gas or $40 a week in gas, put that $20 or $40 in savings because you're not driving. What are you paying for parking? What are you paying for tolls? What are you paying for the bus or the train? Put that money in savings because you're not using it. Put it in savings. What do you spend each week for breakfast, lunch, and snacks at work? Your home. Put that money that you normally spend eating out into savings because you got groceries, because the restaurants in Maryland are closed. You can't eat out in Maryland. You're not going to the dry cleaners because you're at home wearing jeans and sweats and throwing them in the washing machine. Put your dry cleaning costs in the savings account. Guess what? Why do your kids need an allowance? They don't need lunch money. The malls are closed. The movies are closed. What do they need an allowance for? Put it in savings. Put it in savings. They're not going anywhere. Everything is closed. Everything is closed. Put their allowance in savings. You can put in their savings or your savings. They don't need it. It goes in somebody's savings somewhere. They don't need it. No, they don't need an app. They don't need Amazon. They don't need anything because Corona is sitting on boxes for days. Okay? You don't need any packages coming to your house right now. You're sitting in the house. Why do you need a manicure and pedicure? You're sitting in a house. Why do you need to get your hair cut or your hair done so often? Stretch it out. Instead of every 2 weeks, go every 3 weeks for everybody. That's one less haircut every month, times however many people. Bank the one you saved. Search the internet. Find low-cost recipes that stretch. I mentioned pasta goes a long way. I stuffed some peppers last week that was bad to the bone, and it didn't cost anything. I got some bell peppers, some dirty rice, some veggie crumbles, and some onions and peppers. Marlene is she turned me on to these cooking classes. Some onions and peppers with some fresh spinach and some portobello mushrooms. And I mean, it was a dirt cheap meal and it lasted a couple days. Dirt cheap. And it didn't cost anything. And it lasted a couple days. Come up with recipes that are going to stretch and they don't have to cost a lot of money. And that one happened to be vegetarian. So it was super healthy and didn't cost any money. And I mean, it was some kind of good. Marlene, I should have called you. I forgive me. I'll make it again. Okay? Cash is king, especially, I mean, cash is always king, but especially during this coronavirus crisis, you want to figure out how to make it rain cash into your bank account. And I'm giving you some ways here. You want to make it rain cash into your bank account. Okay, here's one of my favorite slides. I've been teaching this for years. During the workday, now you're working at home, and even if you're still in the office, you got to make it rain cash in your bank account. If you buying coffee every day at $2 for a cup of coffee 5 days a week, that is over the course of a month, that's $40. That's $500 a year. And normally I'm not a cold turkey person, but right now you need to bring your coffee from home and put that $500 in savings, because right now they're talking about this coronavirus thing hanging out until June or July. We've got to stockpile our cash. If you're buying a breakfast sandwich, because the drive-ins are open, so you can go to Dunkin' Donuts and get your bacon, egg, and cheese, 2 for $5, okay? So if you're spending $4 a day on a breakfast sandwich, and that's $20 a week, $80 a month, that is $960 a year. So the $2 cup of coffee and that $4 breakfast sandwich, that's $1,500 a year. You've got to cut that out. You cannot afford that right now during the coronavirus crisis. You can't do it. You've got to stockpile your cash. Figure out something that you can put in the refrigerator and just stick in the microwave in the mornings, and 90 seconds, 2 minutes, and eat it in as you go out the door, and save that money. My dad, God bless him, every night he would put a lamp timer on the coffee pot because he liked to wake up to hot, fresh coffee. And He was retired. But that lamp timer would turn the coffee pot on, and every morning he woke up to fresh, hot coffee. You can do that. Go to Walmart. Trust me, they got lamp timers. They ain't got toilet paper, but they got lamp timers. And get a lamp timer and put it on a coffee pot. And your coffee will be ready. And experiment with the creamers. I don't drink coffee, so, okay. Do as I say, not as I do if you're a coffee drinker. Okay. Lunch, the same thing. If you're spending $8 a day eating out lunch, okay, in 5-day work week, that's $40, $160 a month. That is $2,000 a year. Just coffee, breakfast, and lunch is $3,500. We have to stockpile cash right now. Because you don't know the status of your job. You don't know. Prayerfully, you won't get sick. I won't get sick, prayerfully, okay? But we just don't know. Look at Italy. Crazy. I've been to Italy. Beautiful country. It's hurting my heart. Beautiful, okay? Mid-afternoon snack, something out the vending machine and something to wash it down, $3.50 a day. That's $850 a year. Okay? Grab, I don't have a snack handy. I told y'all last week I had some Kind bars that I bought, a box of 5, $2.80. Oh yeah, I bought some popcorn. I'm looking at it today. And I bought some Orville Redenbacher popcorn in Walmart today. Something else, actually, no, they was almost out of that. So, a box of microwave popcorn, instead of buying stuff like that in the vending machines. And you saw me take a sip of water, you get the case of water, they're 3 for $8, 3 for $9 on sale, 3 for $10, and you get 75 bottles of water for $8, $9, $10, okay? So cut these expenses out right now because we have to stockpile our cash. Until this crisis passes, we've got to stockpile our cash. We've got to do it. We don't know. We never know what the future holds, but the future right now is really uncertain. And I'm not one to push the panic button, but I want my people to be informed. I want my people to say, you know what? I listened to what Jennifer said, and because I listened, I got an extra $500. Because I listened, I got an extra $1,000. Chris was on here last week, and she had typed in the chat because she's been hanging out with me and, doing the work. She's set. And she's a single parent with 3 children. And she's good because she's been doing the work. Okay, now, this is if your income is cut, because so much has happened in the last 7 days. If you're one who's been laid off or your hours have been reduced, if your income is cut, you got to cut your household expenses. You want to make the minimum payments on your credit cards and your loans. Notify your creditors. They know what's going on, okay? They're probably making cuts too. Negotiate alternative payments. Get the arrangements in writing. Defer the payments when it's in your best interest, but understand the terms. Understand the terms. If your income is cut, look for ways to make extra money. Can you babysit for someone who's still going out to work? You got every kid in America is at home. every parent in America is not at home. I think it's kids 12 and under can't be left home alone. That's a whole lot of parents who need childcare. Do you have a hobby? Can you sell your creations? Sis is on the line and she's super creative. She can make stuff and sell it. Etsy and some of those creative websites. Can you freelance online? Fiverr, Upworks, LinkedIn. Can you freelance? Can you coach? What can you do online? Can you hustle? You do some yard work. You know, folks are pruning and, oh man, I came home today and somebody must have had 10 bags of leaves that was raked up. You know, can you help somebody spring clean their attic? You know, people are moving, pack boxes or whatever. Get creative, hustle, bank your cash, live on it, whatever. Yes, you are responsible for the taxes on all money earned. I have to say that. And what you do with it, whether you report it or not, that's between you and the IRS. Enough said. Okay, extra disclaimer on this one. How to make hand sanitizer. I mentioned it last week. I put it on a slide this week, okay? From the internet, because can't find hand sanitizer. Okay, the sanitizer part is 66% or more alcohol content. So alcohol is not something that you can readily find, particularly alcohol that is 66% pure or higher. So people are turning to their local liquor store and buying overproof liquor, such as Everclear, as in grain alcohol. So, and then they're mixing it. And from what I'm understanding, the recipe is 2/3 of your alcohol source and 1/3 of your mixer. And your mixer can be aloe. Happen to have some aloe. This is like gold. Okay, I have some aloe. Glycerin is another option. And low on the totem pole is plain old lotion. Okay, so 2/3 of alcohol or whatever your disinfectant is, something with at least 66% alcohol content, and your mixer is 1/3. So if I took this bottle, Facebook and Zoom, I could actually make 3 hand sanitizers out of it. I could make 3 hand sanitizers out of that one bottle. When I find some alcohol that's at least 66% pure. So, and that's total disclaimer. I put an extra disclaimer on the bottom of that slide. Okay, success does not come to you. You've got to go to it. This is no joke. I want you guys to be financially ready. The media and all the medical experts are helping you to be physically ready. I want to help you be financially ready. I have been talking about the Kickstart program. I opened it back up. I told you I held the price last week. The price did go up, but I got a deal for you. Buy one, get one free. So really the price went down. Okay, buy one, get one free. Let me talk about the Kickstart program. And I also have my a buy one, get one free on my one-on-one coaching, which this is the second time in history that I've done that. Okay, I really want to help people with their money, especially during this COVID crisis. Okay, so the Financial Accountability Kickstart. It's an 8-week online group coaching. You get 8 weekly action prompts in your email, and that value is $1,200. I come live on a different Zoom, okay? So live video group teaching 4 times, and that's valued at $1,600. We have a private Facebook group where we interact, ask questions, keep each other. The whole group is accountable to each other, not just me. It's valued at $1,000. You get a copy of my award-winning book, 12 Ways to Put Money in Your Pocket Every Month Without a Part-Time Job. Most people who read that book get $300 to $500 in their pocket just from reading the book. So you get your money back just from reading the book and applying it. You know, I'm an action person. That's why I start out by saying, you know, paper and pencil, because I'm giving you content every week. With the Accountability Kickstart, you will get a 30-minute one-on-one phone session with me. Okay. That 8-week group accountability, okay, the value is over $4,000. It is now $227, and it's buy one, get one. So when you pay for it, you put in the name and the email address of the person who's coming with you. You don't have to do it at that time, but you just have to give it to me before we start on April the 2nd. And it's you and that person. The 2 of you together come for $227. I can't make it any better than that, because I really want the folks that are wrapping up now. I mean, amazing. The first 2 weeks was all about creating cash. The first 2 weeks was all about creating cash. And they did that 8 weeks ago. And then Corona hits. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So the link, can you put this in the chat, please? The link is COVID, COVID, BOGO, BOGO, .gr, the number 8.com. COVID, COVID, BOGO, all one word, COVID, BOGO, .gr, the number 8.com. And that will get you the 8-week online group accountability at the buy one, get one free. The link I had last week is gone. COVID, BOGO, yep, thanks sis. COVID, BOGO, gr8.com. That will get you the 8-week accountability group coaching, buy one, get one. And we start Thursday, April the 2nd. Okay, now here's the other thing. If you want to work with me one-on-one, with me one-on-one, and this is individual time with me, customized to your goals. So you get a 1-hour session. So if you want to work on getting out of debt, whatever you want to work on, a 1-hour session, you buy one session, you get one session free. So $447. You buy one, you get one free. The link for that is really simple. It's my calendar. www.meetwithjennifer.com. www.meetwithjennifer.com. And that'll take you to my calendar. So it gives you two options. You can go with the group and bring a friend, or one-on-one with me, tailored specifically to whatever it is you want to work on, and you get 2 hours for $447, and we can spread them out. You want to do 2 weeks in a row, you want to do, thank you sis, meetwithjennifer.com. You want to do two weeks in a row, you want to do 1 week, and then 2 weeks later come back. However you want to do it, you get 2 1-hour sessions. I don't recommend 2 straight hours, but you get 2 hours. I really want to help folks, particularly through this COVID crisis, because I trust that we're not going to end up like Italy. But so many people stress and struggle with their finances without COVID, and they're ashamed and they hide in the shadows. And so I'm giving you the opportunity to say, hey, let me do something about it. So with that, thank you so much. And I didn't update the last slide. I will see you next week. Don't know what I'm going to be talking about because everything is evolving, but I look forward to seeing you here next week, Thursday, the 26th. Love you guys as always, and stay safe, social distancing, at least 6 feet. Keep the hand sanitizer rolling. Keep that hand sanitizer. I got it everywhere. And, just think about like your steering wheel. Just think about all the different things you touch, and just, be safe, guys. And I will see you next week. Remember, covidbogo.gr, the number 8.com for the 2-for-1 on the group coaching, and www.meetwithjennifer.com for the buy one, get one free on the one-on-one coaching. And I will see you next week. Stay safe. Bye-bye.